Bill Ingram for Hoops World TV here with Rashard Lewis of the Washington Wizards. And Rashard, first of all, tough season. You're used to being on a Magic team, at this time of year, looking at playoff seedings and all that.
Right.
How tough is it to be in this situation where you're the veteran leader on a fairly bad team?
Yeah, like you said, the veteran leader. With a team that has a lot of young talent, but a couple years ago, I was fighting to win the trophy. Ring, and playing with Orlando. We won a division every year. It was a fun ride. I had a good time trying to win that championship, made the finals. But now on a team that's rebuilding. They got a great point guard in John Wall. Nick Young's a great player. Even Jordan Crawford's been doing well for us. It's just JaVale McGee as well. It's just a lot of young talent on the team. Just learning from a lot of mistakes on the fly, and just trying to keep these guys humble and continue to work on your game, because you can't give up. It's always another game the next day.
Well, and Coach said he's kind of channeling everybody into some short-term goals. Like, think about this small thing, that small thing. Do you feel like this team, with Randy Whitman taking over for Flip kind of midstream, is buying into some of the things that he's talking about?
Yeah, most definitely. When Randy first came in, the first thing he said was, we got to take baby steps. We got to take baby steps, and it all starts in practice. You earn minutes in the game from practice. You got to work hard in practice. If it's getting to the gym early, working on getting shots up, lifting weights, whatever it is, we got to do everything the right way and be professional about it. And especially with a young team, you got to hold everybody accountable for every little thing. I think when you hold them accountable for the little things, make it tough on them a little bit, then it makes them focus on the game even more.
Now, you played with some good point guards during your day. I mean, Jameer was at the top of his game when you were there too.
Gary Payton too.
I'm saying you had a legend, and then Jameer was. Gary's a legend. Jameer's good. But how does John Wall? Do you see him? From obviously as a young player right now, what do you think of his potential?
He most definitely got a lot of talent. From the start of the season, he was playing well, but you could tell as the season goes on, he's getting better. He's gotten better and better as the season went on. From the way he's playing now to the way he was playing at the beginning of the season, he's scoring. Not only is he scoring, but he's getting a lot of assists. He's getting his teammates involved in the game. He's also finally learned how to change speeds instead of going one speed and that's just flying up the court. He's starting to take his time. Go slow and fast. So when you can do that and you're knocking down the jump shots, he's going to most definitely be one of the best point guards in the league.
You know that big men are such a commodity in the NBA, and JaVale is he's had his moments, and there's rumors, of course, surrounding him. But do you take him aside and maybe have a feel that he can get on the same page with the team and be a valuable?
JaVale's on the same page with the team. I mean, he's just a talented center, very long and athletic. And not only that, he's a shot blocker and a rebounder. So when you got a guy that can give you 18 to 20 points on any given nights, and also get 12 to 15 rebounds and get 4 to 5 blocks, then he's most definitely a dominant force in the league. And when he plays that way for us, we have a better chance of winning ball games. And he can run up and down the court. Everybody makes mistakes, and sometimes he makes those mistakes. You just gotta, being a young player, you're gonna make mistakes. You gotta learn from those mistakes and try not to make them again.
So I can tell you bought into the role here. You got great things to say about everybody. Good things happening, positive things. Do you catch yourself knowing what's coming up Thursday? You catch yourself going,
well,
Lakers,
I've been playing for 13 years, so it doesn't bother me one bit. I've been traded, like you said, I got traded from Orlando to playing for the Washington Wizards, and I've learned the business side of basketball over my years by playing with Seattle, seeing guys come and go, even seeing the Hall of Fame and Gary Payton get traded to Milwaukee when we got Ray Allen. So the trade deadline don't bother me one bit. If it happens, you just got to, I feel like as long as you're still playing basketball, it's the game you love, then you just got to move on to the next team and go out there and do your job. But I think everybody here is not too much worried about it. I think the main focus is we got to focus on this game tonight, especially after losing to San Antonio last night. Focus on this game, and then tomorrow maybe worry a little bit on the day off.
Well, you're not older. The word is you're veteran. See, I played with Gary Payton. That means you're a grizzled veteran.
Right, most definitely.